Hey guys, it's Charlotte the Challenger with Victory Business 101. And I'm here with a good friend of mine, Mr. Nicholas Haggerty. How are you?
Doing great, Miss Charlotte. How you doing today?
I am awesome. So Nick is he's on the first episode of Business 101. So this episode is going to be sharing business information for people in this season who are looking to either start an opportunity, a business opportunity, or if they're looking to start their own business. So this is what this segment is for. So Nick, he has a business opportunity where he share with individuals who are looking to join an opportunity where they can earn income or get great savings. So, Nick, tell the people what you do, the name of your company, and your mission in the company.
Well, the name of the company is iBoomerang, and simply that's our platform is simply helping people save money, and how they make money is getting paid off of savings. So there's no upsell or anything on any of our products, but one thing that we really focus on is simply helping single moms and many people who have been helped cut.
Okay, I can cut that.
Yeah,
We can
okay.
keep going.
Many people who have been simply affected by this pandemic, because so many people were simply laid off. We're finding out so many lives and families have been simply affected. Not only that, because of the parents being affected, the kids were affected. And simply because, one of my major platforms is simply giving back to the community in the forms of young male mentorship, and simply also this is allowing a lot of young people who graduated in 2020. One thing that they were affected by, there were no summer internships, no summer jobs, so they weren't able to not get any work experience. So that this is allowing for them to infuse all those simple segments that was affected during this pandemic, and that's what our main focus.
Okay, so you're saying your business opportunity allow the youth to start a business?
Start a business, entrepreneurship. One of the things that we have to have in our community is the opportunity to create our own opportunity. Many people call it the gig economy, but this is an online business where many businesses now can be worked from home versus brick and mortar. Now we call it click and order. So you can now simply allow yourself to simply make a lot of money, or pay for, even if you make $1,000 to $2,000 a month, online income. Anybody can get started from 18 on up. And if you graduated at 17, like I did, as long as you graduated, you can simply start. But many people are simply parents are getting started and letting their kids run the business as a entrepreneurship program, because things are happening faster because of online technology.
And I think that's one of the great things about business opportunities is that it is online, and it is a platform where you can make money from anywhere. And so what is your mission? I know the company has its own mission, but I know you have a heart again for the youth. What is your mission? What would you like to see, or where you're taking your business opportunity? Where are you taking it?
So the thing is, we have what we call a good program, get out of debt. Even though, we're definitely pushing young people to education, even if they don't get a scholarship, we want them to have a platform to simply pay off their debt by the time they're 4 years. So having an online business versus a home online job is totally different, because it allows for them the opportunity to not only learn book smarts, but learn actual real life business skills, and getting mentored by the best of not only myself. We got Mr. Holton Buggs, Mr. Edwin Haynes, Mr. Emmanuel Bernstein, and likes of others, and they can learn from them virtually online, where they can be in their dorm room, they can be in their bedroom, or they can be at a location out, but they can always be learning, because we have 24-hour learnings in what we call the vault. So it's always good to learn business strategies from people who are proven in the industry. Back in the day, they called it an internship, but I'll call it a simply business from the likes of their business laptop, tablet, or phone, and simply the sky's the limit.
And I know you was talking about mentorship, cutting down. You had a word for it, but you was talking about mentorship. Why you go through it to yourself when you can have someone else with the knowledge and experience? You remember that conversation?
Yes.
Okay, what?
So why go through the trials and tribulations of failure when you can look, listen, and learn from someone who's already experienced great success? The easiest way from A to Z is simply talking to the person who's already been to Z. See, I don't have to know how to become a millionaire, a billionaire, because I'm talking to them every day. And they're saying, don't make the same mistakes that I made. Here's what you can do quicker, faster, better. And now with technology, you can simply level up and simply get there a lot faster.
Okay, and I think that's really the key nowadays in business. There's so many opportunities out here. What make your opportunity the greatest? Well, not just the greatest, but the best opportunity for now.
One of the things that has happened in the pandemic, when 3.2 million people get laid off, they're not trying to create another bill, because we're making money off of savings, and now that with a lot of the new technology, whereas we have travel, we've also infused an essential business like Bob Ride, which simply is a delivery service of not only like the rideshare and Uber and Lyft, A to B, to transportation of people, but now we're delivering packages. Now we're delivering food. Now it's something called logistics that simply has taken over all of simply technology, because Uber, Lyft, and not only Amazon is simply moving everything into online servicing. So we want to be a contributor to that. Not only that, with the savings of saving people 20 to 50% on all their home bills. And because they can do it virtually, they simply just upload everything, and you can talk, text, or email all the information. So a young person who's 19 years old can not only, he could be the CEO of his own dream. Whereas even with that diploma, you can simply learn diploma and put yourself in business right now.
Yeah.
And simply empower yourself. We call it an empowerment program, not an employment program. So you're simply getting empowered to simply to win today. That's why you see so many young millionaires, because they can go online course right now. Whereas they are already up on technology. But also, what about the single mom who simply needs a restart? Everyone needs a second or third chance. This is their way, because guess what? They don't have to sell anything. See, what we have over here is called success without selling. So you don't have to be no great salesperson. We have an online presentation that you can simply text someone. And if you know how to text and email, you can simply win. And that's why we've already got about 900,000 customers globally. We're in 188 countries. And because we're actually literally building a team in Liberia now, and we've seen them. I never before thought I would ever say that I have a global business. But we have a global business, and they're having see the joy of the opportunity that we give people through a text. It's simply mind-boggling, and that's why we're super, super excited.
Awesome. So you guys, we're here in Dallas, Texas. Nick is one of the leaders here in the Dallas market for iBoomerang, and he has been doing nonstop work. They actually have an event here today where they are live streaming. Is it a conference?
Yes. We're live streaming something called the Vision Conference.
The Vision Conference.
Yes.
Okay, so and here in the Dallas, Texas Metroplex, and so he's doing great work. I would tell you guys to contact Nick via.
You can look for Nicholas R. Haggerty on Facebook. Can I get my number?
Yeah.
My number is 469-265-2522. My email is biz fundingsource@gmail.com, and I'm also on Instagram at Nicholas Haggerty. At Nicholas Haggerty.
Okay, awesome. So you heard that, you guys. You can rewind this back. That way you can get that information. And if you have any questions on anything that he said that you wasn't clear on, you can definitely contact him either way, by phone, email, or on social media. That way he'll be able to get back with you with your answers. So before we leave, Nick, I want you to share with them one aspect of business, one mindset of business, one thought process that they should have if they want to look into a business opportunity. What is that thought?
A champion's mindset. 5% strategy and 95% mindset is the key to success, based off of what Bob Proctor. So Bob Proctor, he's a thought entrepreneur and simply has made millions of dollars. But what he's also done, he's empowered a lot of speakers like Eric Thomas. he mentors Holton Bugs, people who are in the industry. And we took his course. And when he said 5% strategy, 95% mindset, what he's basically saying is you cannot quit. We've spent 10, 5, 10, 20 years working for someone else, building their dream. If you think of life as a stove and you have 4 different eyes, our dreams are normally on the back burner. Our family dreams are normally on the back burner. Sometimes our goals and even our future thoughts are on the back burner, where we're working. I know when I worked corporate America, I was working 70 hours a week in the office for CC's Pizza, and I was dedicated. But am I as dedicated to their dream than I am to my dream? See, sometimes your son, or even if you have kids, or even your mom or dad's future dreams are based off of what you put on the front burner. And just like any other ingredients, it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take some dedication. You may burn the recipe a couple times, have to start it over. Give yourself a second, a third chance. Why? Because one of the things that Holton Bugs has taught me is that he didn't get his goal for the first 7 years. How many people quit after the first 7 days, the first 7 months, the first 7 weeks? And now he made over 10 figures in the industry. And he's helped a lot of people along the way. It's not about the income. It's about who story can you create for yourself to help along the way. I think that's one thing that drives me, that when we go into the classrooms, whether it's virtual now or even in the classrooms, and a young man recently stopped me and said, do you remember me? He was in my class 7 years ago. He said, matter of fact, my mom introduced me to him and I took him on as mentor. Now he's a manager at a Panera Bread. And he said, you know what? And he wasn't the best of kids because he didn't know what he had at home. He said, I used to look so forward to, he said, and I want to apologize because I wasn't the best kid, but you never treated me any different. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. And lastly, I want to just tell any single mom, we're having what we call a staycation opportunity where you may need, you know what, you maybe can't travel, but we want to simply help you get away for a couple of days. Please reach out to, if you don't get my information, reach out to Miss Charlotte if you don't mind.
That's fine.
And then, because what we find out about single moms, because we deal with them, 70% of our young men come from a single mom household. And what we find out, guess what? Not only does the young man need some mentorship, but sometimes the mom, quite honestly, need a break. My mom was phenomenal. She's the mother of 4 boys, and she's understand. And sometimes she would go to hotels and just say, you know what, I'm going to go away for the weekend. And she just have her time to her, and she would come back rejuvenated. And sometimes it's the rejuvenation of the mind. Because when you're a mom 24/7. And I hats off to moms, hats off to fathers, because I'm a daddy for real, if you don't know me. I take that seriously. I'm an uncle for real. But sometimes when we're reaching out to moms because they need that second start during this pandemic. Some of them have been teachers, some of them have been business owners, some of them have been moms, wives, all in the same day, in the same household. So we're going to do something special for them. We're going to give them what we call a free travel code, and we're going to pay for even some of their expenses on the code. So please reach out to us. We just want to be a blessing to the community, and hats off to you. Thanks, Ms. Charlotte, for simply allowing me to simply come on board. I'm so excited. I'm trying not to, this is the calmest that I've ever been on TV. so I'm super, super excited, and thank you, and God bless.
All right, you guys, you just heard from Nick Haggerty. Again, if you can contact him and get more information about what he's doing here in the Dallas area. But as you heard, he's global with the opportunity. So wherever you are, make sure you reach out, and we'll talk to you again next time. All right, bye-bye.
Boom.